Hello food fans, going to have a lunch today. It's going to be fried chicken. It's the boneless fried chicken from Hungry Man Meals. This costs about $4 now. I don't know if the price will be going up again real soon. 26 grams of protein and about 61% of your suggested daily allowance of sodium, so it has plenty of sodium in it. But it does taste good, and I think we will enjoy having a meal with a nice conversation. So, let's get started. And I've had this meal before and enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite Hungry Man meals. There's several that are a little bit more costly. There's a $5 level and a $4 level for Hungry Man meals. And they each weigh about 16 ounces. But the Mexican meal is about the $5 level, and the fried chicken with the bones in the chicken is about $5. And what I'm doing here is mixing up my salad. This is a salad I have every day with the exception. This is purple cabbage that I've mixed with some carrots and some mayonnaise and some relish and some ketchup. I do not have tomatoes today, so I'll get everything else along with purple cabbage, which tastes pretty much the same as a non-purple cabbage. Green cabbage, and take a taste test. Quite good. And I think it is very helpful. And I might be able to verify that healthfulness. I'm not sure. First, another bite of salad. Carrots taste good. Cabbage tastes good. I went to the doctor yesterday. This is Tuesday, probably the 27th or 28th, not sure which date it is, of June 2023. Get one more spoonful of salad before I dig in with the chicken and potatoes and corn. And as far as my health is concerned, the doctor said I was a rare individual in that at my age I do not take any medicines. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Get some of the chicken. This year I'll be 85, so I'm about 15 years away from being 100. And I can tell you that I feel fine. I feel the same as I did when I was a teenager, except for if I stretch. If I tried to do any heavy lifting, I would not be able to do what I used to be able to do. I once deadlifted 480 pounds. It was a long time ago. I guess I was about 19 then. The Swanson chicken dinner tastes good. Need some root beer here. When I deadlifted 480 pounds, I weighed 175, so it's double body weight plus 130. I knew two people in the gym who could deadlift 3 times their body weight. One fellow weighed 200 pounds and he could deadlift 600. Another fellow in the gym could deadlift 480, the same as me, but he weighed only 160 pounds. The chicken and mashed potatoes are good. If they make any changes in the recipe, what they need to do is add some chicken gravy. The corn is good. So anyway, I guess most people my age take some kind of medication. That could be a good thing or it might not be, and I'll just say that the jury is out on that. Maybe there are some medicines I should be taking that I'm not. But I do feel fine. We have hot weather today, about 90 or 92 degrees is the expected high. Later in the week, probably Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometime in that period of time, we should have triple digits temperatures, daytime temperatures of 100 or greater Fahrenheit. I think cabbage is a food that makes me more healthy, and probably is a good food for just about anyone. Read about the benefits of cabbage online, but remember, anything you read online is just stuff that anybody could put up there. So check with your own doctor. See if your doctor recommends cabbage. I have cabbage every day, or at least 99% of the days. More salad. And I believe that living with as little stress as possible is a good thing. There seems to be more people now who are still living with parents when they're in their 30s not the parents, but the kids are in their 30s and still living at home, I would recommend, if you're anything like me, get on your own as soon as you can. Corn is very tasty. 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 This is Barq's root beer, B-A-R-Q apostrophe S. This came from Walmart. And the frozen food dinner did come from Walmart. And so did the cabbage and carrots. I don't know how many of you are traveling through Tennessee after July 1st. Something to watch out for, depending on what area you happen to find yourself traveling through in Tennessee, but especially if you're going through Clarksville. Clarksville, you might go through Clarksville if you're going north or south or east or west. You might be in there somewhere. And on July 1st, Clarksville will be raising its speeding ticket price. The cost of paying your way out of a speeding ticket will go from $50 to $500. And if you're traveling in an area that has unmarked speeding, it does not have a particular sign that says 35 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, whatever. There's no sign telling what the speed is for the area you are in. If you find yourself in such a place, the speed limit is 20 miles per hour, not 30, it's 20. So it sounds like a speed trap to me. If it looks like a speed trap, it sounds like a speed trap, it might be a speed trap. Clarksville, Tennessee, July 1st. Check online and see if I'm telling you the truth. Let's see what else we got here. I watched a movie on TV last night, To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird. Starred Gregory Peck. Pretty good movie with some weird things happening here and there. And it does give an accurate portrayal of what life was like in the United States. As recently as, I would say that even in the 1950s, it still was pretty much that way. It's about racism, well acted, a story that is interesting. To Kill a Mockingbird. Free to watch at YouTube, at least it was when I watched it last night. Time for more Barq's root beer. Wonder who invented the bottle cap. I never would have thought of that. Chicken, mashed potatoes, and no gravy. But there's a little bit of the brownie on here. This is actually very tasty. This would be tasty in a restaurant if they served this particular meal. Check my notes. I was going to mention something about insomnia, but I'll let that wait. Maybe later this week I'll do a video with some information about insomnia for people who have that situation in their life. If you like comedy in your music, I'll recommend Stan Freberg, F-R-E-B-E-R-G, Stan Freberg. He made parody recordings of popular hits. He's got a version of Heartbreak Hotel. I never did meet Stan Freberg, never saw him in person. I knew people who had worked with him. And generally they consider Stan Freberg to be a genius. Einstein actually, who is known for his brain power, his IQ, his great knowledge and ability to use his brain power. Einstein supposedly had a pretty good sense of humor. Einstein supposedly was trying to learn how to play violin, and his friend Toscanini, I believe was the other musician, was saying, play it this way, and then Einstein would play it. Finally Toscanini said to him, "No, Albert, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the matter with you? Can't you count?" That's the Einstein-Toscanini story. In addition to Stan Freberg, I'll recommend almost any recording by Spike Jones and his City Slickers. I did get to see him in person. He was very funny and very talented as far as his musicianship. He was a good musician. His biggest hit was called Cocktails for Two. I think it holds up pretty well. You'll probably like that. You might like, depends on your sense of humor, you might like the Joyner, Arkansas Junior High School band, their version of National City. Just put up national, search for National City Joiner, Joiner, and an instrumental song will come up by a band that sounds like they're playing in a parade. And it was a hit, not a big hit. What is a hit record today? I know they're selling vinyl again. Do they have a vinyl top 40? Thank you for coming over today. Always good to hear what you're doing. Now it's time for the secret dessert. Even though we know a brownie comes with this meal, so it has its own dessert built in, I'm going to add something to the brownie. I'm going to put on a pudding cup. In this case it's vanilla pudding cup. And I wonder who designs these covers for the pudding cup. I'm going to put the pudding onto the brownie. I would bet a lot of you have already done that. The brownie that comes with the Hungry Man meal is very good. This is good. Do you like vanilla pudding? I have not seen butterscotch or tapioca flavored puddings in a long time. Wonder where tapioca comes from. This is good. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you don't have any trouble with your car driving home. And I thank you very much for watching.